for the sake of time, Art, I'm going to briefly just touch on our expert office agent portal that I started initially, and due to time, I'm just going to simply show you here. You have the ability to go over to the expert illustrator to actually run our illustrations. I mentioned earlier that single premium immediate annuity. We actually have our single premium immediate annuity express illustration platform here, where you can actually run your single premium immediate annuity quotes. And we also have a term and a term and our guaranteed UL quote comparison link that you could utilize. And then you see here we have our expert app. So you can go to our expert app to launch the eApp platform and complete your application. Very quickly, this expert scan link, we want you to consider using this link whenever you're submitting a requirement to an existing case. So if we come back to you after you submit an app and we need any additional requirement, what you can do is we will send you that requirement in a PDF format. You can have your client sign it, scan it, and email it back to you. When you receive that as an attachment, you can launch the expert scan link. Once you launch it, you simply put in your policy case number, and then it will bring up a Dropbox, and you go over to your computer directory and grab that file and drop and drag it into the Dropbox. The good news there is when you do that, it immediately sends an email to the underwriter assigned to your case, letting them know the case has been updated with a requirement, prompting them to go check the case and review the requirement. And so that helps us to keep your case moving forward so that we can get it closed sooner and issued. So just keep that in mind. And then, of course, manage your business. New business is the actual agent portal where you can go in and pull up your cases and drill down into the status of those cases. And finally, the last takeaway, over here on the quick links, I want to bring you to the expert office training. If you click that link, you're going to see here, we have a number of YouTube videos and downloadable guides that you can watch. You'll notice here it's less than 5-minute video of how to utilize our expert office agent portal, along with some PDF guides. And then as you can go down the page, you can see we have the same thing for the expert illustrator. We have various videos and guides. We have the same thing for expert app, videos and guides. And then as I just mentioned, the expert scan, you can go here and pick up a less than 1-minute video on how to upload that requirement to your existing policy. So with that said, Art, that more or less concludes what I wanted to talk about today. And I want to appreciate everybody's time. And thank you for listening in. And Art, I guess we'll open this thing up for any questions if there's any.
Any questions you might have? And you can also look at the GAF newsletter for some of the promotions that are available.
Yeah, Art, I can touch on that real quick, maybe while either questions might be coming in or not. So when I go over to that sales tools, you'll see the incentives. So currently our life incentive, you'll notice here we're basically with a minimum of 4 applications. So you got to submit at least 4 policies. But if you do at least 4 policies, we're going to give you $25 bonus per application, up to a total of $3,000. And if you've never done business with us, now this is all on our expert app eApp. This is all trying to promote our electronic eApp. And if you've never used our expert app before and this is your first time to come in and use our eApp, we're going to give you a $100 bonus for that first one. So that's our life incentive, Art. And then we have an annuity incentive similar with annuities, but the bonus is $100 per policy once you've done at least 4 policies to qualify. So those are the incentives for from September 1 until the end of the year. And then last but not least, let me see. Our conference, our annual conference that we do, we will go to Los Cabos in May, and this is for calendar year 2020 production. The requirements are basically you need 12 cases minimum and $100,000 of target premium on the life side. And then we actually do similar on the annuity side of a 5% factor, which basically comes to 12 annuity cases and $2 million of premium. And so that's the year end or the calendar year contest that we have for 2020.